The latest episode 7 teaser just hit, and everyone's talking about that door. You know the one from the very first episode. But here's the thing. I think most people are missing what Glitch is actually trying to tell us. This isn't just about escaping the circus. There's a second layer here that completely changes how we should be looking at Jax's storyline. And honestly, after episode 6, we should have seen this coming. Let me break down why this teaser is way more clever than it appears. So yeah, the obvious interpretation is that episode 7 will revisit the exit door concept. We all remember it from the pilot, that mysterious path leading to what might be the real world. And those glitchy visual effects in the teaser definitely suggest Kane's reality is becoming unstable. But I have a feeling this is just setup, not the main event. The actual escape storyline probably won't fully develop until episode 8. This feels more like planting seeds. Tomorrow we're getting the full trailer, which should confirm a lot of theories. But right now, I want to focus on something else, a symbolic meaning behind that door imagery. Here's my take. The exit in episode 7 might not be literal. Instead, it could represent a major shift for one of the characters. Not abstraction necessarily, but a fundamental change in who they are. And based on recent hints from Gooseworx, I think that character is Jax. Let's connect some dots. Gooseworx recently posted a wordplay joke. Jeff the Killer became Jeff the Kinger. Now, either she just revealed Kinger's real name, or she's drawing a parallel to that old creepypasta. If it's the latter, things get really interesting. Look at the visual evidence. In the beach animation snippet, everyone's having fun except Jax. He's isolated on a beach chair away from the group. The newest teaser shows something similar. Everyone's enjoying themselves, but Jax is nowhere to be seen. His only presence is that watermelon with his face, which Gangle destroys. The pattern is clear. Jax is being separated, either by choice or circumstance. Now remember that leaked image of Jax's room? The one showing him in what looks like serious emotional distress, possibly with Kinger's belongings present? That's where everything clicks. In the Jeff the Killer story, the protagonist ultimately destroys his enemies. But here's the twist. In the digital circus, you can't physically harm anyone. So what if Kinger's role in episode 7 is to defeat Jax's true enemy? Not another character, but Jax's own destructive mindset. We've seen Kinger act as an emotional anchor before. What if he becomes the psychological support that finally breaks through Jax's walls? The exit wouldn't be from the circus. It would be Jax exiting his self-imposed isolation and hostility. I know this sounds complex, but stay with me, because episode 6 gave us all the evidence we need. For a while, it seemed like Jax might be softening. Maybe losing Kaufmo affected him. Maybe Pomni could be his connection back to genuine relationships. Episode 6 demolished those hopes, but not for the reasons you'd think. Remember his treatment of Gangle? The way he mocked her throughout the episode until Zubul intervened? That Zubul-Jax tension has been building, and I'm certain it'll explode eventually. But that's not what's important right now. The crucial moment comes during his conversation with Pomni in the Western adventure. He tells her none of it is real, that the whole game is just shooting each other, so why bother with morality? At first, this seems like standard Jax cynicism. He understands he's trapped, so he's chosen chaos over caring. But then we see his reaction to abstracted characters. Watch his face when he encounters those monsters. Genuine fear breaks through his mask. This isn't someone who doesn't care. This is someone who's terrified. And then there's Ragatha's angry outburst toward him. Her fury felt almost animalistic, didn't it? I don't think she was talking about Pomni at all. I think she was referencing Jax's former best friend, the one who's been mysteriously important to his backstory. Episode 6 didn't explore this directly, but that confrontation reveals how much pain Jax has caused people who tried to get close to him. The partnership between Jax and Pomni during the game seemed genuine at first. They were bonding, joking, working together. The scene where they spy on Zubul's conversation is genuinely fun. It looked like maybe Jax was finally opening up. Then came the betrayal scene. And wow, what a masterpiece of character writing that was. Jax actively pushes Pomni to shoot him. He insists they're not really a team, that he was just entertaining her. When Pomni sounds hurt, he compares her to Ragatha as an insult. He's cruel, dismissive, deliberately pushing her away. But here's what's crucial. The moment he sees Pomni is genuinely hurt. He tries to pass it off as a joke. He immediately backpedals. During their actual fight afterward, when Pomni's furious with him, we see something crack in his armor. And that final scene, the one with the crossed out doors of abstracted characters, that's when it all becomes clear. Jax isn't cruel because he doesn't care. He's cruel because he cares too much, and he's absolutely terrified of experiencing that loss again. Look at how he reacts to those doors. That's not indifference, that's trauma. Every crossed out room represents someone he knew, maybe someone he was close to, and Kaufmo's abstraction clearly affected him deeply. Jax has convinced himself that if he doesn't form real connections, he won't feel the pain when people inevitably abstract. His aggressive behavior, his refusal to be vulnerable, his constant mockery, it's all a defense mechanism. He's not the villain of the digital circus. He's a scared kid wearing a mask of confidence and cruelty. He pushes people away before they can leave him. He hurts others first so he won't be hurt later. And episode 6 shows us that this strategy is destroying him from the inside. This is why episode 7's exit door imagery feels so significant. Jax needs an exit from his own self-destructive pattern, and if Gooseworx's hints are accurate, Kinger might be the key to that transformation. Kinger has shown remarkable emotional intelligence despite, or maybe because of, his own trauma. If anyone can reach Jax, it's him. Jeff the Kinger reference might literally mean Kinger will kill the hostile persona Jax has created, allowing the real person underneath to finally emerge. That would be the true exit, not from the circus itself, but from the prison Jax has built in his own mind. Episode 6 changed everything we thought we knew about Jax. He's not a simple antagonist or a comic relief character slowly improving. He's someone in desperate need of help, actively sabotaging his own chances at connection because he's too afraid of losing people again. That door in the teaser might represent multiple things at once, both a literal plot development and a symbolic transformation. And honestly, after episode 6's emotional gut punch, I think we're due for some kind of breakthrough. The beauty of this show is how it layers meaning. Glitch and Gooseworx have proven time and again that they don't do anything without purpose. Every visual choice, every piece of dialogue, every teaser image, they all connect to something bigger. That simple door image isn't just nostalgia bait from the pilot. It's a promise that someone is finally going to find their way out of their personal hell. And if my theory is right, watching Jax potentially open up and accept help might be one of the most powerful moments in the entire series. We've watched him spiral deeper into isolation with each episode. We've seen him hurt people who genuinely care about him. We've seen the fear behind his eyes when he's confronted with the reality of abstraction. Episode 7 could be where all of that finally comes to a head. The question is whether Jax will accept the help when it's offered or if he's too far gone into his defensive patterns. Can Kinger break through those walls? Will Pomni give him another chance after what happened in episode 6? Or is Jax destined to keep pushing everyone away until there's no one left to push? What do you think? Is Kinger going to be the one who finally reaches Jax? Or is this purple rabbit too far gone? Could the door represent something else entirely that we haven't even considered? Drop your theories in the comments. I genuinely want to hear what you all think because this community comes up with incredible insights. And hit that subscribe button because tomorrow's trailer is going to give us so much more to analyze. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss the breakdown I've got planned for that. See you in the next one.